Eyes out when I'm in the clouds. That's that space shit. Elevated, I'm elevated.
Hey water signs! Alright, I'm back with a general reading for you. It's going to be a pick a card, so clear your mind, take a couple deep breaths, let them go, and whichever pile you are drawn to, the order is as follows. Little heart rock here is going to be number 1, little wish doll is number 2, and the rose is number 3. If you are drawn to more than one pile, just go ahead and watch all of them. You never know, there could be bits and pieces in each pile. So you might only get a couple messages from each pile. Maybe you won't get any. Just take what resonates and don't worry about anything that doesn't. It just means it was another message for somebody else. I'm not going to spend too much time talking here, so I just want to also say thank you so much for liking and subscribing and commenting as well. I love all the comments. Thank you so much for commenting. I love responding to them, and I'm so happy you're here, so I will start. Be quiet now. All right. Good luck. Hey, pile number 1. I am so excited about this pile. I mean, it's really not like spectacular or like razzle dazzle or anything, but I like it. I really do. Okay, we'll start here. Knight of Cups. I love the Knight of Cups. So this was also something that came out with fire signs, and in that reading, it was the same kind of feeling I'm getting here. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be emotions. Cups are emotions, feelings, thoughts, so somebody could be sharing that with you. If someone really shares like how they feel about something with you, then that would be this. That would be this coming to you. Okay. In the fire sign reading, it seems like the guy on the horse, he really does want to give whatever this is. This could be an offer of love. It could be an offer of some kind, usually emotional. My nose is itching. Okay. But there's some sort of, I kept being drawn back to the horse, and the horse really looks like it doesn't want to go. Like, it just doesn't want to have to go across the river. It just doesn't want to. Like, he's ready to go, and there's just something stopping him. That's kind of the feeling I got. There's fish on his tunic, so Pisces might be involved. Maybe you are a Pisces, or one is involved in this. If not, they might just have a lot of traits of a Pisces. This one seems a little less sure of himself than the fire sign. My kids. Sorry, my kids were fighting. All right. Like I was saying, this one doesn't seem as sure as his self. Well, I can't even talk anymore. As sure as himself as the fire sign did. It's not. And I don't know if he's just nervous. So mostly he's like, like, you ever see like if he were to actually walk up to somebody and try to give this cup to them right now, like how he is right now, I feel like, you ever see in like cartoon or some like a show and like someone tries to hand someone something, but they don't want to let go of it? You know what I mean? So they're like, just let go of the cup. Just let go of it. You know, that's kind of what's going on. It's like he has it and he's like wanting to, but he's just not sure how to just let go of the cup. Just let go of the cup. Just let go. Blue. I'm being pointed out the blue a lot. Blue is important. I'm not sure why blue is important. Blue is important though. They keep saying blue. Look at the blue. There's blue on the halter. There's blue on the saddle, on the pad. There's blue on his outfit, in the water, in the sky. There's blue everywhere. And they're saying to me that that's going to be important for somebody. Blue is important to somebody. The wings on his hat and his feet would suggest to me that, you know, he wants to be quick, but I think he really, since he's chosen to take the horse instead, he's grounded himself. You know, so this could be somebody who's really working on some sort of an offer. This might even be you. Maybe you're working on presenting an offer, and you're really trying to make it to where it can't be turned down. I think everything's ready. Honestly, the only thing that's not ready that is just the person. They're just hesitating. A little bit loud. There's a little bug that just flew on my, it's a little gnat or something. And it was like darting all over the place. I feel that's what you're doing, or I don't know if it's you or this person. That's what you're doing. It's like you have like, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. You know, I think ultimately it's just gonna come down to a fuck it kind of moment for you, or for this person, and then you'll get your message or whatever it is that this is. But it's definitely gonna probably have to come down to some sort of a, you know, fuck it scenario, and I'd like to tell you when it's going to be, and I know you're going to be super stoked about the answer because I have the answer. It's in divine timing. Isn't that great? Yeah, that's what we love to hear, isn't it? Yeah. Everything in divine timing, right? Divine timing. More patience, right? That's good. You want me to look at the bow and arrow. And I'm not, I can see, there we go. I'm not, there's like a glare on it. Can you see it, bow and arrow? They keep pointing that out to me. I heard straight shot. Give me 1 minute here. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper because, like, I know divine timing is the ultimate answer. You know, everything in divine timing, of course. But I still, you know, I'm kind of nosy about things, so I just want to know more. So I just need to be quiet for a second. So just bear with me for a second here. Okay, whatever this is, the scenario that's going to give it the opportunity to actually springboard is coming, and it's really going to be a perfect. It's almost like an opening. I don't know if this. I don't know what. Which one? It might have just been a regular twin flame This might be twin flamey. It smells twin flamey to me. Another reading, it was the horses that were in the gate, and that's what they just showed me again. There's going to be like this time that those gates swing open, and it's just going to be like this perfect time slot, okay? And that's why it took me a while to like put it into words. That's what they're trying to tell me about this, the bow and arrow. That once everything is there and those gates open, everything is, that's that little time slot that's perfect, okay? That they've been waiting, or you've been waiting, or whatever it is. It's going to happen. And then once they let go of that arrow, straight shot, it's not going to matter, okay? It's going to hit its mark, no problem. You know, so I do feel like there's a bit of a maybe a waiting here, but I do think it's patiently. I think it's patiently waiting, and I think I do. I think maybe there might be a hint of, you know, wanting to just get it done and get it over with, for whatever party is on that end. And then for the other one, I really don't think that it's like, there might be some wonder, but I don't see. I don't know. I don't see it being like negative, like that type of feeling. It's going to be received well because it's going to be perfectly orchestrated. And that's because it's going to have help from your angels. And your last card, which this is like one of those cards that I don't think gets enough credit because it really is a beautiful card, but because it's so low in number, I think that's why it's kind of overlooked a lot as like super great, you know, cards. Usually people go 10s and 9s and, you know, things like that, or aces just because they're higher. Aces aren't, but they're like the bridges to great things. Three of Fire. Three of Fire would be Three of Wands in the regular tarot. Could be Rider-Waite, could be Smith-Waite. The new ones I have actually are Smith-Waite. I had to retire my Riders because they're just too old. Three of Wands is a picture of a guy, and he's standing and he's looking out to sea, and he's waiting for his ships to come in, and he really has laid the groundwork, has started doing what he needed to, made the decisions, and started making the movement here. And he's really just kind of waiting. But it's waiting in a sense that is guaranteed positive, okay? It means abundance. The Three of Wands is a very, very good omen for future success. If you were to ask how something were to turn out in a reading, you know, and you were to get Three of Fire, beautiful. It's going to come back. Everything great is going to come back. It's wonderful. They look great. It does show a lot of time to plan. It does show a lot of need to stay on course. Okay. Once you commit to a course, you really need to stay on it. And that's when things really start lining up. But you need to, whoever that person is, whoever this person is, just wait for your opportunity and fuck it, right? It's obviously something you're going to have to do. You know, I mean, there's sometimes there's things like that, you know, they just happen and you have to do things and you might not really want to. They might be really uncomfortable. They might be not the conversations you are looking forward to, but, you know, ultimately there are things that have to happen. So when it comes down to it, yeah, what are you going to do? All right. Great reading. Great things are coming. As long as you're really planning and making those moves in a smart way, in a strategic kind of way, I think you're going to be just fine. So look forward to the great opportunities coming your way. I hope this was able to help somebody. Divine Destiny 1111, be my friend on Instagram. If you need a reading, divinedestinytarot.com. You can get them there. I hope everyone has a beautiful day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hey, pal number 2. Aw, you guys got great cards too. Y'all got 10 of Cups, which is an excellent card. We're gonna start here though. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Sometimes seen as a card of karma. It could be paying it forward. It could be borrowing, lending money. With your Harmony card, which you got, I kind of have this feeling that it's almost like a karma thing. Like there's, and I don't like to use that karma. I feel like a lot of people have like this, a different perspective on karma, you know. I'm talking about things that like, when you come here, you agree with people to work on things together. And, you know, whether you're aware of it or not, the relationships you're having with people usually are set up beforehand, and then you take care of the things you need to take care of. And then once everything has been attained and reached, then you don't have a contract anymore. Basically, you're done. That's what I feel here. I feel for some of you, there might be something happening, or something has been happening that might be kind of evening out your karma, maybe with some people. Maybe some people in your life, you're actually working through some things. Maybe you're walking away from people. You're just trying to make sure that everything is kind of settled. I feel like you're just making sure everything is in line and in the right way, and just kind of exactly how it should be. You don't want anything I heard left behind, but I don't feel like left behind. I feel like it's you just don't be bothered with shit no more. Like you just want to be done with whatever this is you've having to work through and work through and work through and learn and learn and learn. You just want it to be over with. You just want it to be done. You want to pay the piper and move the fuck on, right? I don't blame you. I like the 6 of Pentacles because it usually reminds me that good things usually come back to us. And I feel like a lot of times when I get this card, you know, it's kind of a way the universe sometimes saying, you know, good things that you've done in the past, they're going to come back to you. You know, you're going to get the things you deserve, the things that you've done. What you put out, you get back, you know, and this is one of those cards that'll kind of tip you off to that happening. You can tell it's summertime. Kids are home. All right. So 6 of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. So if you've been doing a lot of good, you got some good stuff coming. If you haven't, you know, maybe you should have been. Someone might ask you for money. And really ask you for money. Like it might be like begging, like really needing money. Or they could just be kind of hinting around a lot. Like every time you talk to them, like that gets mentioned into the conversation about how they're broke, or they can't pay this, or they can't pay that, or you know what I mean? But it's like it's to the point where like you can tell what they're doing. You know, like they're bringing it up on purpose. So listen for that. Again, if you know, and as far as lending them the money, I mean that's entirely up to you. I don't, you know, I'm not doing a reading for it, so I can't really say how it'll turn out without really looking into it too much. But, you know, if this is something that you feel that would be a good thing for you to do, make sure you're very sure on the type of loan or payment. If you want a payment, if you know, make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, you don't want a friendship or whatever, a family relationship ruined because things weren't clear. You know, so just save yourself the time and the trouble, and just make sure if someone does, you know, you do loan somebody money or they do ask or whatever it is, that you make it very clear what your expectations are. Um, you know, and then do things accordingly. I feel like though, like you're almost gonna feel like you have to help. And this is like, I don't want to say pity, but it's like you're like, I need to help because I need to help them. But, you know, just remember, you helping them, you know, maybe that's something that has you agreed on, you know, that they would get to a point in this life at this time and you would help them that way. You know, such incredible, minute things are worked out before we come here. And it's just incredible. If you really sit and think about it, it's like mind blowing. Ten of water. Ten of water is 10 of cups. 10 of cups is, it's a picture with a happy family, and then there's a beautiful rainbow, and everyone's super happy. There's kids playing, and there's colors and, you know, cups everywhere, emotional fulfillment, just being very content and happy with everything around you. This is an absolutely wonderful card. Some of you might be spending more time with family. Maybe you are starting a new relationship. Maybe you're going to be introduced to someone and then start a new relationship. Whatever relationship this is, it's a happy one. It's very, especially emotionally, very much emotionally stable. It's not, I don't know how else to describe it. It's not a shit show. It's not like probably what a lot of you are used to. Just very easy. It just feels very easy. Like everything is easy. Waking up with them is easy. Going to bed with them is easy. Being up doing things with them is easy. Eating is easy. Everything is just like you've been doing it your whole damn life. Like everything is just emotionally fulfilling. You're just fulfilled and happy. And that's what the Ten of Cups is. It's happy family, happy life, you know, super one, long time happy family. That's what this is. You know, all your needs are being met. You know, the things you need, material, emotionally, you trust, you talk, you share. You know, this is something that's very, very open. And like, I don't know if you can see, like look at how happy you can see there. I can't get it. Come on. No, you're not. Oh, kind of. Do you see how happy they are? Like, I know you can't really see her face, but it's there. Anyway, she's just super happy looking. They're all just like hanging out, playing, swimming around. My hands are getting super warm right now. And there's only certain times when that happens. So some of you might be coming into union if you're going through a twin flame thing. This might be your union you've been looking forward to. My hands got hot, so that's a sign for me for that. That kind of energy makes my hands hot. I don't know. There's certain times that my hands get like super hot, and that's one of them. It's just not stressful. Like for someone in maybe both of you, it's almost odd how peaceful and nice it is. It's almost like I mean, I don't want to say eerie because that, that gives like a bad, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like surreal. Thank you. Surreal. That's what it is. It's just a very surreal feeling that I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this turned out like this. It's working very nicely. It's just very holy shit. Like that. Like it's a great feeling. But could be a little much to one of you. Harmony. What else can I say here that kind of wraps up, what we were just saying with the Ten of Cups there. This is exactly what's going on in your life. Harmony. Oh boy. I think she just knocked all the cups out of the cabinet. Okay. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible here. Harmony. Harmony is a beautiful card, and the thing about Harmony is this card is very peaceful. It always has a very peaceful vibe to me. They're out there, they're enjoying themselves. They're doing things that they want, not things that they have to do. I mean, look, it's the middle of the night. They felt like getting up, playing a violin, dancing around. It's what they want to do. They're enjoying themselves. They're being authentic. You may be moving into this or settling down, I feel, maybe into this this harmony. And I guess it would be a vibration, so you're kind of settling down in that, and it's just very peaceful. And I know with pile one, it was brought to my attention, about the angels in the cards. And again, pile number two, here we have another angel. Something divine is going on, okay? In every area of your life, you're being divinely guided. They're guiding you towards this. There is nothing you need to worry about. They said dance more. I don't know. Someone needs to dance more. You can dance whenever you want to. It's like a lot of people. I dance I'll dance in the supermarket. I don't care. Like while I'm in line, I just like to. It makes it in the shower. I just feel better when I'm dancing. But one of you could use a good night of dancing or something, some kind of dancing. Dance in your shower. Give that a try. It's fun. Just be careful. It's slippery. There is just a wave of peaceful awesomeness coming your way. Like, I feel like, in the first one, like, this person had to really make a decision. go out on the limb and do what they were trying or had to do. And I feel like it kind of then spilled over into what happens after that. This almost feels like what happens after that. So if you haven't watched number 1, maybe you should go back and watch that. Okay, there could be something there that you can pick up on. But I definitely feel like this is something that's coming your way, and it's because it's owed to you. I think it's something that, you know, you decided on doing before you came here. You've worked it out, and you've gotten to the point where it's time to do it. You know? Well, I hope that was able to help somebody. I hope the messages resonated with somebody. If it didn't, watch a different video, I guess. I'll tell you, I'm sorry. Divine Destiny 1111, be my friend on Instagram. If you need a private reading, you can do divinedestinytarot.com. I hope everyone has a beautiful day, and I will see everyone next time. PayPal number 3. So, I love your cards. I do. My number 11, Justice, is in there, so Justice is always a great day. Y'all seem like all of these piles seem to have something to do with, what's the word? Like the balancing of scales. You know, really, I keep hearing agreements. Like somebody is working through some sort of an agreement, okay? And I feel like everything has been done. When I get the Justice card, for me, that means it's done. There's been a ruling. It's been settled. Like there's been a final decision. That's it. And usually, it's a favorable card. So all that in your favor. Okay. This is something that really requires a lot of honesty. Okay. If you're in a situation that you want to change, you're not happy in, it's going to be really important that you are as honest as possible. And you know what? It's hard, and it sucks, and it hurts people's feelings, and it could break everyone's heart. You know, sometimes things are not easy to say, but they have to be said. And that's just the fact. There's no getting around it. Sometimes we come here with purposes, and we have to do certain things. We come to learn certain lessons. When we learn them, we leave. We move on. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to throw everything out the window and hate that person or never speak to them again. Or, you know, this might be somebody that you will probably have to talk to every once in a while for some reason. You know, your only job is to be honest. That's it. As long as you're honest, you have nothing to worry about. Okay? Even if you feel like you're being mean, be honest. Okay? Don't say things. You know the difference between being honest and being an asshole. Okay? So, you know, be honest. That is this. You being honest, you being able to do that itself is a big deal. That right there is probably, I would say, the nail in the coffin to whatever situation this is that you're involved in. You seem very reserved, very just. It's very stoic. It's like when you get to this point, you will get to a point and like a calm, like a coolness will come over you. It's like a stoic, you know, kind of, I don't want to say cold, but definitely less emotional. Okay, you're less attached emotionally to what's going on. So there may be people you're dealing with that are getting very emotional, are getting very, but that's not for you to worry about. You can't control other people. You can't control how they act, how they feel, how they think. You can't do any of it, so there's no point in worrying about it. Your only job is to just worry about yourself. Worry about what you're saying, what's coming out of your mouth, and that's it. If you only do one thing, tell the truth. That's all I can say. When you are asked, okay, and when this time comes, okay, because this is going to pop back up in your head if you watch me. You're going to go, oh, this is what she was talking about. Okay, it's going to be hard. Be honest. By being honest, you are completing something you were meant to do. Okay? It's important. It brings you to life experience. Okay? Archangel Chamuel, and this is a significant life event. Okay? A powerful revelation that leads to change and time to spread your wings. Now, I think that's funny because your third card is freedom. See what I'm saying? Be honest. Be honest and you'll get your freedom. Not only that, but you'll get life experience. I mean, this is something, the scales. Scales. Was there scales in this one? Well, the dragon has scales, but that's not the kind of scales I was talking about. This is something that's very important. Okay, this is one of those moments where you can definitely tell that there was a break. Okay, like there's a before this moment and there's an after that moment. Okay, this is one of those scenarios. This is that. Okay, we'll put that here. All right. So when this happens, this is what we're doing, right? Okay, and then when we do that, this is what we get. All right. Sometimes the biggest lesson is just being able to have the balls to say how you really feel. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes that's all you have to do. And you know what? It doesn't matter what you say, because if you honestly feel that way, there is nothing anybody can say about it, because nobody can control how you feel. You're not ever wrong for feeling a certain way. There's no wrong feelings. You feel how you feel, and that's that. And you share it. How they choose to respond is on them. And then you can deal with that after they do that. But I advise you to use this life experience that you have and remain in this power. Okay? Queen and King of Swords energy. Okay? Very direct, non-emotional. We're looking at black and white here. We're not trying to muddy anything. If they try to throw you off and pull you into another, loop of their bullshit, nope, I see it coming. Fuck out of here. We're not doing it anymore. We're done. We are done. Okay? And you will definitely recognize what's going on. Okay? Because you've gone through it so many times before. Over and over again. Okay? Be honest. Be in that King and Queen of Swords energy and really, really just... I know it might be silly. It might be a little easier for women. When sometimes, when I need to, I like to, if I really need strength or I'm really feeling, you can envision a crown on. And, when I envision myself like that, I am a bad bitch. You don't even know. Okay? That's how you have to be. You have to be like, let me see if I don't have my cards in here. The High Priestess card, if you know that card, it's how she sits there and she's just a bad bitch. You know, she's very smart. She's able to see through a lot of bullshit. You know, she can see both sides. She can see through the veil. She can see beyond people. You know, people can talk and talk and talk and talk, but if you've had how many years or months or whatever it is of these same things, that they can't talk. That's, you know, you need to be going by what their actions are and what history has proven to happen here. Okay. Now, if they are really changed and you haven't gotten enough of this, your life. You know, nobody can make those decisions for you. Only you. But if you'd like the freedom that is lingering around the corner, just waiting for you, there you go. It's there. It's ready. She looks like she just did a dab. Look at her. She's like, yeah, crank that soldier boy. Look at her. It's ridiculous. Everything going on in here is just, it's like a party. Okay? Everything you've wanted is on the other side of this. Whatever this is for you. Okay? Whatever this experience is. Once you do what you need to and it's handled in a way that it was supposed to be handled, you will get a freedom. And it's not just like most people when they get, you know, think freedom, they think, oh, just, you know, get out of a relationship or, you know, quitting a job or, you know, it's not. It could be those things. It probably will be one of those things, but I think ultimately it's more of an internal freedom. It's like a like nothing can hold you down. There's just nothing. After this, after this shit, there will be no problem. You being like, no, bitch, that's not what I'm saying. Okay? There will be no problem whatsoever telling somebody how it is. Because you've done it before. Okay? We need to be in our king and queen energy. And we do not need to be accepting bullshit from anyone. Okay? If you're choosing to, then that's your choice. Those are the experiences you're wanting to have. That's fine. That's totally fine. But for those of you who are at the stage that you're just like, fuck it, it's waiting for you. Okay, this might be only for a couple people. This exact scenario. So take what resonates and just don't even think about anything else. But some of you have definitely been craving some sort of freedom, and it's on the way. But it's not going to come to you if you, one, don't make room, and two, don't do the things you're supposed to. You know, you need to, it needs to be that you've progressed enough to move on to the next level, okay? So what's being asked of you to do will help you get there. I feel this one starts off very kind of like him for pile number one, how it's like they do want to do this. They want to have this talk, or, you know, whatever it is that they're trying to say. They would like them to know. But they just don't want to hurt their feelings. You know what I mean? Like they feel like, and like here's the thing, whether they, you know, are okay or not okay, it has nothing to do with you. You know, if you've been with someone for a long time, you need to be honest and you need to tell them. If this is a work situation and you're being mistreated, or if you're being taken advantage of there, you need to be vocal about it. If someone is doing something, you need to be vocal about it. In any area of your life, this does not have to be just relationships, okay? In any area of your life, you need to be speaking your truth. You need to be sticking up for yourself. Once you can pass these tests, that you're able to stick up for yourself and say, fuck that, that's when everything shifts, okay? Because it proves that you have the life experience you need. All right. Well, I really hope that was able to help somebody. I know it was kind of probably just for a select 1 or 2 people. Hopefully more people resonate with it than that. I want to thank everyone for watching Divine Destiny 1111. Be my friend on Instagram. If you need a reading, you can get one at divinedestinytarot.com. I hope everyone has a really wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time.